Hi guys, my name is Mica and you're watching Mica Mayns, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to survive uni. This is for the people that's fresh, like come out of sixth form, come out of college, had a gap year, whatever, and you just want to jump into uni. This will be the video for you. So if you're interested, make sure you stick around, make sure you watch this video, like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy it. I have 6 major keys for you guys that's joining or starting uni, who's going to be a fresher in September or October, whenever you start, and you need to know how to survive uni because obviously you're new, you don't know anything, and you've never been to uni before. So this video is here to help you, and I've got like a couple notes, so if I look down then I'm just looking at my bullet points. But these points definitely helped me get through uni. Some of them I learned on the way. I didn't go in with this mindset. I wish someone told me though to do this or look after that or put your mind on this and whatever. I just went in there kind of blind because I just didn't research too tough. I just researched the uni I wanted to go to, but not really how to survive. Just winged it. The first point in order to survive university is money management. You guys need to be able to save your money, to use your money wisely. Like, you're no longer a baby boy or baby girl. You need to grow up now and know that, listen, I have responsibilities and I actually have to, you know, put the things that I need to pay for first out of the way, done and dusted, before I want to spend willy-nilly on things that don't even matter anymore. If you're living out of your house, make sure your rent is always paid. Necessities have to be paid first. Don't spend your money all on nonsense. You're spending it on McDonald's, you're spending it on Nando's, you're spending it on Balenciagas and Louis Vuitton shoes and all this nonsense. Don't spend it on that and then you have nowhere to live at the end of the week. Some people might think it's obvious, but there's some people out there that might not. So make sure you're managing your money. If you need to get apps, get apps. If you need to talk to a finance person, make sure you're talking to someone if you have problems with spending. If you're moving out of your house, you're normally used to like having your parents pay for it or whatever, and you have a lot of money just to keep. But you have to get out of that mindset and know that you are now the adults. You are the one that has to lean on yourself. So make sure you don't play yourself. Make sure you save as well. Make sure you have, at least you're saving something, you know, so you can always lean back on it. Because my savings did help me when I was at university as well, because my student finance didn't come until like November, late November, and I had rent to pay, everything like that. But I had savings, so I was able to kind of help myself without just not paying anything or whatever. My landlord was nice, so she said whenever your student finance comes and just pay what you need to pay. She was nice like that, but in order to eat, she wasn't going to provide my food or my phone bill, so I had to make sure I had money for these rainy days. You can't just spend it all like that, so make sure you have something saved just in case. Point number 2 is your circle, your friends, the people that you hang around with. Make sure the people that you hang around with are like-minded like you. If you're willing to, you know, start well from the jump, make sure you're always, you know, taking you're just doing well, you know. You just want to go in there, make sure you're focused, you're just straight on, want to get to every lecture on time, whatever. Your friends or not, it can be kind of hard to be with them if you're 2 different people. It's always good to find people that are on your wavelength, because it makes the university so much more easier if everyone around you is thinking like you. If you're the type of person to be messing around and mucking around and acting an idiot, you think that your friends are acting fools as well, don't be fooled, you know, because sometimes you'll be the only idiot, you know. You'll be the only fool that's messing around and not going to lectures, but meanwhile the friends that you think are messing around with you, my friend, listen, they are in their library, they're in their rooms, they are on YouTube making sure they've got every piece of information needed for whatever they need it for, and you're the one actually sleeping, watching EastEnders or watching whatever you're doing while they're studying. The Bible says that you have to prove your friends first, so make sure you're proving your friends. Make sure you're not just jumping into any friendship and just thinking you guys are besties, because you don't know them from nowhere. Be careful, be mindful, and make sure you always got your back, you know, get your own back. Don't be relying on anybody else to help you. Point number 3 is even though you're at uni and you want to study, it's always good to be friendly. especially in your class, because you have different people from different areas of the world, and you don't want to just be by yourself. You don't want to just be secluded and, you know, I'm just so focused that you ain't got time to talk to anyone. If you're friendly to someone, just say hi, how are you, blah blah. If you just be nice to someone in your class or in uni, you never know how they could help you. Always be nice to the teachers as well, because they will help you a lot if you're nice to them. If you're friendly with them, you know, they'll help you. You know, you scratch their back and they'll scratch yours, kind of thing. So if you're always friendly with people, saying hi, not trying to be too secure. I know some people are really shy and people don't know how to speak to someone, but 3 months down the line, you can't still be in your corner. You need to be able to come out of your shell, and you know, obviously you sign up to uni, so you know there's different people going to be there. So make sure you just say hi to people. Don't be too rough with people, because everyone's at different sensitive levels, and you never know, they can actually help you in the future. Point number 4 is don't go too crazy on your social life. So obviously people might be leaving their house and going somewhere else, and they just want to have fun. But at the end of the day, yeah, you paid 9 grand a year plus the maintenance loan that you have to pay back. So that's more like probably like a 15k a year you'll be paying. Obviously you have to have fun and stuff, because uni can be stressful, but don't be thinking that uni is some sort of big brother house or something like that. Not there for holiday. If you're going to uni for a holiday, that's a very expensive holiday, because uni is not free. People think that university is free and they just think, oh, I'm just gonna go in and go out and just start partying and just going to every single rave across the whole country, different countries, and I'm gonna pass. No, my friend, listen. You can have a social life, you can go cinema, you can go bowling, you can go out, whatever you want to do, but always remember the reason why you're at university. You're not at uni to party. If you're at uni to party, then you're not at uni for the right reason, because you're not going to do well if you're just going to uni. I'm going to go get my student finance and I'm just going to go to uni raves.
Really, nigga?
Does that even make sense? So make sure you don't get too carried away with the parties and too carried away with all the distractions around you. Just make sure you're focused, and you know, you're there for a reason. You're there to get your good grade, get your good degree, and probably move on to other and bigger things. So don't forget the reason why you went to uni in the first place. That's my advice to you. Point number 5 is take good notes. I would definitely say to take good notes when you're in lectures, because when it's time to revise, you want to go back to your notes and you want to go over the stuff that you've written, and you know, you're in the class, you want to see what happened in that class. You know, you don't want to go back all over the presentations and the lecture notes and that the teacher did last year. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's always good to take good notes, because you don't want to come back to revise and you've got half things done, it's messy, nothing's on the page, your notebook is empty. It ain't a good look, you know what I'm saying? So make sure your notes are good, that you can read them. Also, if you can't take good notes, if the teacher's going too fast or you're late to the lesson or whatever it is, make sure you record the lecture as well, so you can go back on it and you can rewrite the notes, or you can add notes to what you might have missed when you're in the class. So if you record the lessons and you listen back to it, you name it correctly, so when you go back you know what is what and blah blah blah. It will make it so much more easier for when you have your exams and you want to revise, because it's all already there and you don't have to do too much because you've done it already. You've done the hard work. So take good notes. That's definitely a good point for you to survive university, really. Last point number 6 is ask questions. People might think, oh, I don't want to ask questions, I want to look dumb, but asking questions actually means that you're actually interested and you want to learn and you want to know more. You want to dig deep into what you don't understand. For people that just sit back and just want to just guess it, then you know, it's not a good habit to pick up. Definitely start asking more questions. The teachers love it anyway. They're there for a reason. You're paying them to be there, so you need to be able to ask as many questions as you can, especially if you're confused, you don't know what's going on. But whenever you ask the question, make sure you're actually listening to the answer, because people tend just to ask, and then they will forget and then ask again, and then everyone's like, what's the point? There's no point me telling you anything if you're not going to listen. So make sure, if you don't remember, make sure you're writing it down or recording the answer, or whatever you have to do, just to make sure you actually sink in the answer so you understand. If you've listened to the answer, you still don't understand, obviously ask questions, but don't keep asking the same question over and over again. It gets a bit dead after a while, do you know what I'm saying? to ask your teacher. If your teacher isn't helping, then ask your classmates. If they're not helping, then just go to someone that's a bit more senior and ask them as well. They have no problem. Just maybe drop them an email, say that, hi sir, hi miss, I've got this question, blah blah, and they'll be happy to answer you, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that's going to help you as well. So make sure you ask questions to anybody if you're stuck. Don't be by yourself, and especially when you ask questions in class, you could be asking a question for somebody else in the room as well. So you're not just helping yourself, but you're helping everybody else in the room as well. So those are my 6 main points. That's how I pretty much survived uni. I hope you do well. Good luck, guys. Good luck with your new adventures into uni. Welcome. Welcome. And when you finish, it's going to be so great. Listen, it's going to be great. It feels odd, but it's great. Yeah, so don't be scared, don't be nervous. It's going to be fine. You'll do well. And yeah, have a good 3, 4, 5, 6 years, or however long you've got. Comment below with what subject you're going to be studying, and make sure you subscribe if you've got this far, like it, and I'll see you in my next video. See you on the flip side. Bye.